Have you ever noticed labels like V1, V2, or V3 next to a dApp's name? These labels indicate different versions of the dApp. If they're essentially updates, you might wonder, why aren't they simply integrated into the original? Well, unlike the apps on your phone, which can receive regular updates and patches, dApps operate a bit differently. At their core, dApps like Uniswap or PancakeSwap run on smart contracts. And here's the thing about smart contracts. They're immutable, meaning that once they're deployed on the blockchain, they can't be changed or modified. If they can't be modified, how do developers make improvements or add new features? Well, one of the few ways that contracts can be made upgradable is via the versioning route we mentioned earlier, aka contract migration. So, just as traditional contracts between two parties can be altered with mutual agreement, in the blockchain world, introducing major changes via a contract migration involves developers deploying a new smart contract and encouraging the user community to adopt it. This process requires users to actively withdraw funds from the original contract and engage with the new one. Take Uniswap, for example. The DEX's V1 was launched in 2018 with the simple goal of eliminating middlemen in crypto trading, and with V1, users could swap between ETH and ERC20 tokens without centralized exchanges' traditional order books. But the developers wanted to add more features, and since they can't just modify existing smart contracts due to their immutable nature, they launched Uniswap V2 in 2020 and encouraged users to switch to it. Besides retaining V1's core, V2 introduced price oracles for real-time token price tracking and permitted direct ERC20 to ERC20 swaps, and added other features, such as flash swaps. Just a year later, the developers wanted to implement other new features, and so they deployed V3 of the DEX. One such feature is concentrated liquidity, which lets liquidity providers decide the price ranges where their capital is used. Additionally, there are now multiple fee tiers, enabling liquidity providers to earn compensation based on the level of risk they take on. Again, this means that each version of a dApp which is upgraded via contract migration, like Uniswap's V1, V2, and V3, operates independently of one another, and innovations introduced in the later versions aren't applied to the earlier ones. For instance, the concentrated liquidity feature, a key feature of V3, is not available in V1 or V2. Similarly, direct ERC20 to ERC20 swaps introduced in V2 can't be found in V1. It's worth noting that there are other methods to upgrade smart contracts aside from contract migration. For example, proxy contracts, which work differently than described here, each with their own pros and cons. But we'll need to leave that for another video. Speaking of differences, click here to learn about the distinction between coins and tokens.